Satnam, and happy Mother's Day to you all. So this year I wanted to take a different approach to our Mother's Day Kundalini practice. And I wanted to do healing through the mother line. And I think that this is something so important and something that a lot of us do already. But I just feel that it's so needed during this time, especially as people are awakening and there's a lot of the older generation that's starting to awaken as well. And what a beautiful gift for us to be able to spend our morning doing some healing for our own mothers. And I think it's important to remember that regardless of what your relationship is with your mom, that there's always healing that we can do. And we know that the healing work that we do, it heals 7 generations forward, it heals 7 generations back. And so this is very deep on an ancestral level as well, freeing our ancestors from the wounds that they experienced as women, and our great grandmothers and their grandmothers, right? And so the idea is that we come from heaven where we are with the Divine Mother, and we are birthed into this 3D world. And in this 3D world, as we know, it is far from perfect. There is so much for us to learn here. There is so much for us to grow from. And we are instantly brought from heaven and this Divine Mother to earth with this mother that is human, that is going to make mistakes, that has been through her own traumas, that has had to move through her own experiences in life. And in yogic philosophy, they talk about the 120th day after conception. And what that day is it actually is the day that the soul enters the fetus. And at that moment, in the Kundalini lineage, we do blessings for the mothers and things like that, because this is such an important time where the fetus actually starts to download all of the programs and all of the beliefs of the mother. And so obviously there's so many people that aren't aware of this, but this time is such an important time to honor our feelings and honor the things that we have been through, because it's literally being encoded into the child. And so when the child is born, their DNA has all of the information in it through the ancestral lineage of how to protect themselves, or if they need to be silenced, or if there's a fear of being seen. And so today is really a reclamation for our mothers and for our grandmothers and for our great grandmothers of letting go of their fears and knowing that we don't have to carry it anymore. And regardless of what our mothers have been through or what our families have been through, at the end of the day, we've all been given this intergenerational trauma from the patriarchy, from the imbalance between the feminine and masculine within the world. So today we're going to work at releasing some of those fears, and then we're going to finish with a mantra to heal our lineage. So let's close down the eyes, preparing for our class this morning. And I want you to just take a moment to actually feel into the stories that you carry from your mother that maybe don't resonate with you. And I know a lot of you are already making the changes in your life to be the mother that you didn't have. But I also want you to reflect on all of the strengths and all of the beauty that you received from your mother as well. Those qualities that make you who you are. And just planting that seed this morning, whether your mothers are earthside or in heaven, that we just call forward the maternal line for each and every one of us. And calling forward our well ancestors, angels and guides to be with us. Beautiful. Let's start to rub the palms together, sitting up nice and tall, lengthening through the spine, bringing the gaze to the third eye. And finding a deep sigh here. Beautiful, and finding stillness at prayer position, heart center. The gaze comes to the third eye as we chant the Adi mantra, tuning into the golden chain of the masters and teachers that have come before us. Inhale. Om Namo Gurudev Namo Om Gurudev Namo Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Deep breath in. Suspend at the top. Squeeze the root lock, drawing the sex organs up. Gaze into the third eye, tongue to the roof of the mouth. And exhale. Preparing for our protection mantra. Inhale. Od Gure Name, Jugad Gure Name, Sat Gure Name, Siddhi Gurudev Name. Od Gure Name, Jugad Gure Name, Sat Gure Name, Siddhi Gurudev Name. Od Gure Name, Jugad Gure Name, Sat Gure Name, Siddhi Gurudev Name. Inhale, hold, squeeze, gaze. As you exhale, floating the hands down, bringing them onto the shins for spinal flex. And starting to inhale, forward Sat, exhale, backwards Nam. Keeping the gaze at the third eye, the chin parallel to the earth.
Let your heart be known. Let your heart be known. Let your heart be known. Wait, wait, wait.
And if you feel called to, starting to speed up the breath and the movement.
Take your breath in mine. Awaken now. I will hold you up. 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 Let your heart be known. Let your heart be known. Let your heart be known.
Sending that breath and that light down to the womb
Let
space.
your heart be known.
Our connection to our own mother and to the divine mother, the cosmic mother.
My love, I will hold you up. My love,
Inhale back to center, hold, squeeze, gaze. Exhale, release, place the hands onto the knees, inhaling forward, exhale back.
Wait, wait. Hold me inside. Take your breath in mine. Awaken now.
Switching directions on the next inhale.
Awaken now.
And inhale, draw back to center, taking yourself through your breath hold. Pausing at the top. And exhale, release. Beautiful. We're going to come to standing to start our Kriya. So this is the Kriya to release fear. So we'll come to standing position. We're going to do a standing cat-cow. So with this, we're going to bend over flat back, grabbing onto the backs of the thighs or just below the knees, seeing which feels supportive for you. And then we're going to start to inhale and exhale, right? So when you're ready, let's begin. So this specifically gets into the liver where we hold anger.
Of the world, may your stories be told and your voices be heard. May you shine like the moon, fly like a bird on wings of liberation. Daughter of love, mother of creation.
If you can, close down the eyes and start to feel into the body.
Women of the world, may your stories be told and your voices be heard. May you shine like the moon, fly like a bird on wings of liberation. We will rise when we listen to the heart and the ways of the wise.
Last minute here.
Flames of transformation, we will rise out of the shadows and into the light, into the light, into the light, into the light. May all our wounds be healed. May our love, truth, and beauty be revealed. May our mind, bodies be respected. May our sisters, daughters, mothers all be protected. Let us rise, hear our cries. Let us rise.
Inhale, flat back. Just bend, squeeze the root lock, gaze into the third eye. Exhale, release, come to standing. Bringing the hands onto the hips. We're going to quickly inhale and exhale, coming into circles. So we want this to be quick to create some movement in the body. This helps to release toxins and it gets into the spleen as well.
Women of the world, may your then your voices be heard. May you shine like the moon, fly like a bird on wings of liberation. We will rise, humble to the earth to hear her cry. Let us join our hearts and voices.
Inhale back to center, hold, squeeze the root lock gaze.
Take a stand for the sacredness of life.
Exhale, release.
Time to take a stand for the sacredness of
Coming down to seated on your mat. Beautiful. For the next part, taking the thumb to the pinky mound, wrapping the hands around, sitting nice and tall. Inhale left, exhale right.
I once tried to run away like a wild animal's prey, running, hiding. I was riding high in the sunset sky. Hey, ah, hey, hey, ah, hey, hey, ah, hey, ah, hey, ah, hey.
Inhaling Sat, exhaling Nam.
Hey, hey, ah, hey, ah, hey, ah, hey, oh, hey. All my life, all this time, I've been a warrior and I know why. I've been given the torch of light. I walk in the darkness of the night. Years we fought for this freedom, years I thought I had all wisdom. Now I see with new eyes. From this truth I cannot hide. Hey, ah, hey, hey, ah, hey, hey, ah, hey, ah, hey, ah, hey, hey, ah, hey, hey, ah, hey, hey, ah, hey, ah, hey, ah, hey, oh, hey. I gotta believe I'm here to make a difference without fear of being seen or heard. Like the bird who flies at night, like the lion strong and fierce, like the whale singing. I'd like to be bringing peace.
Almost there.
To you, to me. Into the wild I'll go, into the wild I am. It's been a while, freedom child, since I left my roots back home. Into the wild I'll go.
Inhale back to center, suspend, hold, squeeze, gaze.
Freedom child, since I left my roots
Exhale
back home.
and integrate. Just taking a moment to connect with that little girl that lives within you. Your inner child, however old she is. And just asking her how she wants to be loved. What does she need from you? And you get to be the mother that maybe she needed at a certain time. Do you make the time to honor her, to honor this little version of yourself? What is she craving? We're going to lift the hands up so the palms are out, and we're going to be just flicking the hands open and close, but at a 60-degree angle. Gazing at the third eye. And as you do this, just imagine yourself as maybe a child reaching for the Divine Mother, to be held in those arms once again.
In the light of your grace, I walk home. In the light of your grace, I walk.
Rapidly opening and closing the hands.
In the light of your grace, I walk home. In the light of your grace, I walk home. In the light of your grace, I walk home. In the light of your grace, I walk home. In the light of your grace, I walk home. In the light of your grace, I walk home.
Inhale, reach the hands to the heavens, suspend the breath. Squeeze the root lock, feel that light coming in through the crown, into your heart. That divine love that the Mother always has for you. Exhale, release the hands down, take a moment. Breathe into all the experiences that have made you who you are. I want you to start to tune into all of the programs that you carry from your mother, all of the fears that you're holding on to, all of the things that we talked about at the beginning that just no longer resonate with who you are or who you're becoming. This next part of the Kriya is about releasing those fears. So we're going to come back into that position that we had before. So the thumb comes to the Mercury mound, wrapping the hands around. We're going to keep the fist close into the chest. And as we exhale, we're going to push out. So it's going to be breathing through the mouth, okay? 2 minutes. Let's begin together. So inhaling in, exhaling out. Rapidly moving and giving yourself permission to let it all go. You got it, ladies. Give it your all. Put your heart into it. What are you letting go of? How bad are you ready to let it go? Inhale to center. Hold. Exhale, release, integrate. Bringing the hands out, twisting them in opposite directions. Feel into the power that you have in your hand. The power that you have to create the life that you dreamed of. The possibilities that you have that your ancestors never had. Inhale to center, hold, squeeze, gaze. Exhale, release. Every single one of you sitting before me is the change makers and the way showers of this world. A lot of us have been the black sheeps of our families. And we are the ones that are birthing the new world. And so while this world is far from perfect, each and every one of you are making a ripple into the change that's needed. Come back to standing. We're gonna do crow squats. So bringing the hands behind the head. We're gonna inhale up on Sat, exhale coming down as far as you can go on Nam. Inhale Sat, exhale Nam. Working at whatever pace feels supportive for you. Just 1 minute here. On your next inhale, come back to center, hold. Exhale, release, shake out the body. Oh. Beautiful, come back down to seated. We're gonna start to slow it down. Beautiful. Coming to easy seated pose. Placing the hands into Gyan Mudra. And we're gonna start to do Sitali Pranayam. So making a hot dog bun with the tongue. And starting to inhale, and exhale out the mouth. Sorry, exhaling out the nose. Starting to slow down the heart, slow down the breath. As you start to drop into the breath, allowing the breath to take you deeper, I want you to meditate on the Divine Mother. We were raised in a world that told us that God was male, and that God was something outside of ourselves. What we've been missing is the aspect of God that represents the feminine, Divine Ma. And so open yourself to receive her healing vibrations. Feeling the divine flow and giving yourself permission to let go of anger, to let go of shame, and to soften into the arms of Divine Ma. And continuing with that breath. Who are you without all of the stories that you've let define you? Next inhale, suspend the breath, hold, soften the body, squeeze the root lock. Exhale, release. For the next part of the Kriya, we're going to be bringing the hands up so that they're just kind of limply hanging down. And we're going to listen to some music, and we're going to allow the rhythm of the music to flow through us and just finding that feminine flow. So bringing the hands up when you're ready, closing down the eyes, and just starting to feel into what flow feels like in your body. Where there's no resistance, no blockages, and you feel into the light that exists within you. How does your body want to express itself? Keeping the arms overhead and feel the music in your soul. Moving that energy all the way down to the womb and to the root. Inhale back to center, open the arms, expand, hold the breath, squeeze the root lock. Exhale, release. Take a moment to be in your experience. For this next part, I want to call forward all of the women that have impacted your life, whether in a good way or in a bad way, whatever resonates with you. And we're going to come to rock position. Bringing the hands onto the thighs. We're going to inhale up as we exhale, drawing the forehead down to the mat, bowing in reverence to all of these women that have made you who you are today. Taking a moment to thank and honor them.
You're the creator, you're the sustainer, you're the destroyer.
Notice who shows up for you.
Teacher of all, and I bow to you, and I bow to you, and I
Who have been your greatest teachers?
and I bow to you. You're the earth from which all things grow. You're the water, the eternal.
Taking these last few moments to bow to anyone else that you feel called to bow to. In reverence, in love, in respect and honor.
For the air I breathe in, for this song, and I bow to you, and I bow to you, and I bow.
On your next inhale, draw back to center, lengthen through the spine, hold the breath. And feel yourself surrounded by women of all ages, of all races, of all shapes and sizes. All of the different expressions of the feminine. The mother, the maiden, the crone, the wild woman, all of these archetypes that exist within you. When you're ready, coming back to easy seated pose. We're gonna finish this Kriya by chanting Ma. And we're going to interlace the hands behind the crown, behind the head, opening through the heart. And as we chant Ma, this is the mantra that helps to heal the mother line as well. So closing down the eyes, opening and expanding through the heart, bringing the gaze to the third eye. As you chant, call upon and become one with the Divine Mother. Fill your body, your aura, and inner space with the love of the Mother, and in our oneness, our mother wounds and our mothers are healed. We'll begin. Taking a deep breath in, hold, squeeze, and just feeling this nurturing energy in and around your body. Exhale, release. When you're ready, I want you to lay back into Shavasana. Allowing yourself to really be held by the earth, our divine Mother Earth. And with this nurturing energy in and around your body, going through your life, starting with what you first remember, and blessing your inner child in each situation. And you can just say, I honor you and I bless you, and moving to the next age for the next few minutes. Taking a few final breaths here. Grounding all of this beautiful energy that's surrounding you. Starting to bring awareness to your fingers and toes and your entire body, slowly starting to wake up. You can find a nice good morning stretch, reaching the hands overhead, pointing the toes. And Starting to invite the knees into the chest, rocking side to side a few times. Making your way into happy baby, grabbing onto the big toes, opening through the hips and groin as you bend the knees and the feet face up towards the heavens. Taking long, deep breaths. All the way down to the womb and the root. Gently releasing, rubbing the soles of the feet, the palms of the hands together, re-energizing the body. And taking a deep sigh when you're ready. Hug the knees back into the chest, rocking up and back. Coming back to easy seated pose. We're going to finish our practice today with a short ancestral healing, working with the mantra of Ramadasa Sase Sohung. So this mantra is the healing mantra of the Kundalini lineage, and Ra is the sun, Ma is the moon, Da the earth, Sa infinity, and then Sase Sohung, I am that. So we bring the hands to this position. And we're going to chant from our heart. And as we chant, I want you to visualize all of the forward generations of your family in front of you. So if you have children, you can visualize them in front of you. And then behind you, I want you to visualize your mother, your grandmother, your great-grandmother, your entire maternal lineage. And as you chant this, I want you to feel the energy coming forward and backward, blessing them, healing them, and releasing anything that they are ready to release. When you're ready, you can begin closing down the eyes and first feeling into this wave of maternal line that exists before you. Then tuning into your heart as you begin to chant, sending them healing. For this last minute, placing your hands onto the earth, sending this healing to Mother Earth and the entire feminine collective. Sending this healing to the grids of the earth, to the women that have paved the path for us to be where we are. Taking a deep breath in, holding the breath, marinating in the mantra, allowing the energy of the sun, the moon, the earth, the stars, everything that exists within you, feel it through your entire being. And exhale. Bringing the palms to prayer position. I honor each and every one of you for doing this work, for showing up, for making and creating the change that the world needs. We'll close with one long Satnam. Inhale. Satnam. Bringing the thumbs to the spiritual eye. May peace be with you, may light be with you, may love be with you all. Satnam. Have the most beautiful Sun's Day. Satnam, ladies.